What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Southall, back again with another video, and today I'm here with my WWE Survivor Series 2017 and NXT TakeOver War Games predictions. As you can see here, I am the predictions champion for the Bullshit Club, and joining me is the king of the Mysterio division, and as he's got his own belt, the 5'8", ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be throwing in his predictions as well
Hello.
on early Sunday morning here in Australia. So, yeah, we're ready to talk about the two shows that are going to be happening later on today. Of course, NXT TakeOver War Games happening and Survivor Series tomorrow. And so, before we'll start off with NXT TakeOver War Games, have you been keeping up with NXT recently?
Not overly. I'm trying to get into it, but I just don't have the time, to be honest.
Yeah, I watched. I've been watching it a lot often than I have in the last few months, mostly because of pure laziness, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not saying that NXT is shit or anything, it's anything but like, I don't know, laziness for me, probably. But we'll talk about so this is the match card we have up right now according to Wikipedia.
hmm
So we'll start off with the dark. So there's going to be a dark match. Well, not technically not a dark match, but there's going to be a match on NXT next week, which is for the United Kingdom Championship between Pete Dunne and Johnny Gargano. I don't know why this is not on the show because this seems like an NXT takeover kind of match.
Definitely seems like a worthy kind of match to be on the card.
I, I mean, it gives people something to watch for NXT next week, I guess, because usually with the NXTs after a takeover event, they're not really anything too special because like they just have a match and that's it. No real storyline progression is made or anything like that. So maybe it could be something just to get people to watch NXT, I guess, which smart
Yeah.
move if that's where you're going with. But who do I think is gonna come out on top as the United Kingdom champion? I think Pete Dunne's gonna retain. Um, Johnny Gargano's been on a bit of a losing streak ever since Tommaso Ciampa turned his back on him all the way back in Chicago, which was like in fucking June,
20
I
years
think.
ago,
May or June.
exactly
It's
to
been a
the
while.
day.
Yeah, I think is Ciampa out with an injury or something like that?
Yeah, he like did his ACL or something like that.
Yeah, which I hope he can recover soon because I'd love to see that Gargano Ciampa feud actually get started. I mean,
Yeah.
that's going to be fucking awesome when that gets started, man. But as of right now, I say Pete Dunne will retain the UK title because, in my opinion, he's awesome. Like especially the match he had with Tyler Bate at Chicago, which was just it's in my top 10 matches of the year in WWE and NXT. I mean, that match was just fucking crazy. So yeah, hoping Pete Dunne, the bruiserweight, picks up the win in that one. But if Johnny Gargano wins, so be it. Um, so on to the actual card. We have this match that I didn't even know was going to happen, but according to Wikipedia, we're going to get a six-man tag team match. Jake Paul, Chance Sutton, and Anthony Tajiro versus Rice Gum and the Martinez twins.
Oh, that's gonna be lit, man.
Yeah, I mean so if you guys haven't been paying attention to this feud, there have been some diss tracks that have been thrown at each other. Like Rice Gum had cut this sick promo on Jake Paul saying that yeah, if you don't fucking fight me at War Games, cunt, I'll be flexing on you. And so
And
how I
of
see
course,
this
Jake
going down.
Paul, he hit back with like, "Cunt, Houston is my city. I will see you
Yeah,
there."
Houston is my city. So, how I predict the ending will be, I think the Martinez twins will get attacked before the match by Chance Sutton and Anthony Chijiro. That's just what I see happening. So, it kind of like a 3-on-1 kind of thing. And so, Rice Gum is trying to do his best to fight back, probably by trying to demonetize one of his videos. I don't know. But how I think will end, Jake Paul will hit the dab on their haters finisher, which is a great move. If you guys haven't seen it,
What if the
it's
haters
lit.
dab back though?
Oh, if
Oh,
Rice Gum dabs back in that feud, ooh, they're going to be shockwaves in NXT, I reckon. I think he's going to be next up
Oh,
for the title.
definitely.
Yeah, and he's going to be the greatest disc tracker and greatest promo cutter in all of wrestling. So I'm really excited for this match. But who I think is going to win, I reckon Jake Paul, Team 10. Who the hell are flipping you, mate?
Yeah, same here, man. Team 10.
Yeah, Team 10 all the way. So fucking stupid.
Oh, I wish I could find who fucking did that, because I'd probably give him a high
Oh, give
five.
him a high five. Yeah. Now, the
Oh, yeah,
first
why
match
not?
on the first actual match on the show, Cassius Ohno versus Lars Sullivan. I haven't really been paying attention to too much of what's going on with Lars Sullivan, but according to Wikipedia here, Cassius requested a match against him to prove he belongs in the NXT title picture. Regal said yes and made the match official, and then the next week, Sullivan squashed Raul Mendoza, one of the guys from the Cruiserweight Classic, and then Cassius Ohno came out to prevent Sullivan from kicking his ass more. They stared each other down, and Sullivan left the ring. So that's pretty much not a lot of build up for this feud. But I feel like Lars Sullivan is going to pick up the win because from what I've been hearing, he's being built up as the next like Brock Lesnar, like NXT's Brock Lesnar, in a way where he's just had an undefeated streak. So you might as well just keep going if that's what you're going to do with him.
So yeah, because you've said that, and because Wikipedia is saying oh he's going to be, or what I've seen from Wikipedia is like oh he's going to be next Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, whatever. I reckon Sullivan will pick up the win.
I think it's a bit funny that we're using Wikipedia as a reliable source after reading that six-man tag match.
What do
But
you mean?
I
It's the
think
first
that
match on the card. That's what it says. It's there on Wikipedia. It's got to be
yeah,
true.
yeah, exactly.
It's true, man.
It's like the time where remember that games SmackDown Here Comes the Propane
Oh yeah.
classic man, or
Oh
the
man.
sequel Here Comes
Oh,
Chris
and
Benoit.
there was a match there on this card that was cancelled. It was Leo Rush versus the entire NXT locker room in a
Oh,
many
I was so
handicap
fucking
match.
disappointed when that match was cancelled.
Yeah, me too. I was so looking forward to seeing Leo Rush get his fucking ass kicked.
Yeah. So if that match gets like reinstated for some reason, what I'm hoping is it's just like everyone hits their finisher and then Emma jumps out from the crowd and hits the Emma White sandwich, whatever fucking move is. And everyone just like dog piles onto Leo Rush and they all get the win. So that's what I'd predict if that match actually gets put back on the card, but who knows, man. But yeah, I'm predicting Lars Sullivan to win. Cassius Ohno, I love the guy, but I don't know. He can lose here. He'll be all right. Next is a match that I'm actually really looking forward to. Aleister Black versus the Velveteen Dream, aka Patrick from the latest season of Tough Enough. This feud has actually been very entertaining. So Velveteen Dream has been obsessed with like Aleister Black wanting to say his name and just noticing him and all that. So what he'd do is when Aleister Black would have matches, he'd try and interfere and get his attention, but Aleister Black would just completely ignore him. And what made Aleister Black actually pay attention to him was when Aleister did his cool entrance, which, by the way, he has the best theme song in NXT right now. It's so badass. He's like, the camera's like pointing at him, and then you see Velveteen Dream just like pop up right behind him and just attack him from behind. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome. So, because I remember when I watched Tough Enough like 2 years ago when that season came out, and Patrick was almost my favorite because out of all of them, he seemed like the one who actually gave a shit compared to the other ones. Like I remember the Wolf guy. I don't know if you watched season from 2 years ago.
No, I didn't. I didn't really watch Tough Enough. I
Oh,
don't think I had the network back then.
oh yeah.
I,
When did you get the network?
I didn't get the network till like last year.
Oh, I got the network when like it first came in Australia, like in August of 2014. So as soon as that was announced, I got it like that. So, but yeah, he was always the one with the most passion. You could tell he was a genuine fan of it. And with this Velveteen Dream gimmick, it's definitely very Prince inspired with the way he's dressed up and like comes out to like purple lighting and all that. So it's a cool gimmick to have. And of course, Aleister Black is like the complete opposite because Velveteen Dream is very
Flamboyant.
flamboyant and like is kind of teetering towards being gay. A lot of gay overtones in his character. Not Orlando Jordan full on or
God,
boom
no,
fuck.
please don't do that.
TNA Orlando Jordan.
Oh, fuck.
When he poured like all that oil or lotion on him. Oh my god.
Oh, poor
Don't look
guy.
that up, by the way.
I feel sorry for the dude that he had to do that.
Yeah, because I believe he's bisexual in real life. So Eric Bischoff and Hogan was like, okay, here's your gimmick. We're gonna have a boy and a girl fill you up because you're bisexual. It's like, yeah, good work, mate, making progress.
Anyway,
But yeah, because Velveteen Dream, very flamboyant, very Prince inspired, and then you have like Aleister Black, who's like the complete opposite. He's very
full
to
on
himself,
Satanist almost.
kind very quiet. He's like more of the loner type. He's pretty much a cooler Baron Corbin.
That's what Baron Corbin should be. Except
Yeah.
Aleister Black
So,
actually has charisma.
or well, you do realize you gave him like your breakout star of the year last year.
Well, yeah, I did, because that's when he was actually somewhat interesting.
Yeah, yeah. He had a direction.
And now he's
I
just
think
like
ever since he
fucking
lost the Money in
nowhere.
the Bank, he just
It's because he keeps talking shit on Twitter. It's like he
just
doesn't know when to
making a
shut the fuck
twat
up.
out of himself. Don't worry, we'll talk more about Baron Corbin because him and Twitter do have something to do with his feud with The Miz, which we will talk about. But yeah, Aleister Black versus Velveteen Dream. Who do I think is going to win? I feel like because I watched Alex Man's video on the NXT TakeOver WarGames, I have a feeling there's going to be a surprise win in one of these matches, but I don't think it's going to be this match. I feel like Aleister Black is going to win this match. But if the Velveteen Dream does win, it's going to be in a very surprising fashion. So that's what I have to say about that.
I
But
reckon
yeah,
Velveteen will
I'm
probably
just
win by like some cheese roll up or some shit.
cheese roll up.
Uh,
Why would you use a cheese roll up?
just to
You
catch him
just
off guard or some shit.
I think Aleister Black would just like grab it and just start eating the cheese roll. Gee, oh my god, like the cheese sticks that you had in primary school and stuff.
Yes.
Throws them down.
Exactly. No, what I meant by that was like just a roll up from out of nowhere or some shit.
Oh
Like
yeah,
using the ropes or something like that.
yeah. I thought you meant like that. He just gets a bunch of cheese sticks out of his trunks and throws it.
Oh, god
Oh
damn it. I didn't think that
my
comment through.
god. No,
Oh.
thank you for making that comment.
Well, at
So
least I got
seriously,
the meme.
WWE.
At least I got
No,
the meme going.
seriously. If I don't see Velveteen throw cheese sticks at Aleister Black, worst takeover ever.
If he does fucking do that, you owe me $100, mate.
Mate, I'll send that shit through the fucking mail. Oh my god. But we'll talk about the Fatal Four Way match for the vacant NXT Women's Championship. Of course, this was vacant after Asuka had to relinquish the title by injury, but she ended up returning at TLC, making her debut there. So I think it was just time for her to just drop it and move up to the main roster. So the Fatal Four Way match, the people involved in it are Ember Moon, Kairi Sane, Nikki Cross, and Peyton Royce. Now, you know what? I'm going to pick a surprise here. I'm going to go with Peyton Royce on this one.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like on this show, there's going to be a surprise. Because NXT love doing this, where people think, oh, yeah, obviously this guy's going to win. And then when it actually happens, like, okay, it's fine. But honestly, if any of these four women win, I'm perfectly fine with it. Like, it makes sense for all of them to win in some way. Like, for Ember Moon, it probably makes the most sense for her to win because she's been chasing after the NXT title pretty much the entire year with Asuka.
Like
So
Kairi saying she won the
the Mae Young
bloody
Classic.
Mae Young Classic and probably
So
wants
it
to
makes
carry the
sense for
momentum
her
from
to
that.
win. Who else is there? Nikki
Nikki
Cross.
Cross.
I guess she could win, if because Sanity's NXT tag champs at the moment, and if Nikki Cross becomes like NXT Women's Champion, then that makes Sanity look like even stronger than they already do. Like,
Yeah,
and as for Peyton Royce, I think it'd be a nice surprise, honestly. I mean, I might be a bit biased because first of all, fuck, she's hot,
and
and
she's
second of
Australian.
all, yeah, she's Australian, so I always have a soft spot in my heart for Australian wrestlers. So if she wins, I'll be full of Aussie pride, very happy. And I also think this could lead to a really cool feud if she does get involved. Like maybe she screws over Ember Moon, maybe like Billy Kay gets involved, and it's down to her and Ember Moon or one of the other chicks. They screw her out of the match, and she gets the championship that way, which sets up a feud for the next Takeover event. I think it's going to be. I want it to be her and Ember Moon. I think that'd be a good feud,
Yeah,
and have Ember finally go over the bitchy iconic duo heels and actually get the triumphant win that we've all been wanting to see her get. So that's my theory for the match. So I'm going to pick the surprise entrance wildcard Peyton Royce. Who have you got for that match?
I don't really know, but I'm thinking maybe Billy Kay will like screw Peyton Royce out of the championship or something in some
Ah,
way.
start a
I
feud
don't,
between those two,
hmm. I'm going to
Billy
say
and Peyton.
Kairi Sane.
Okay, that's cool. Not a bad choice. Hang on, did I ask you about who you picked between Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream?
I don't think so. You
Oh
bastard!
shit, sorry. Oh, I'm screwing him
Cut
over.
me off. I reckon, like, because you said, like, for that match, I reckon, because you said, yeah, there's going to be a surprise, I reckon Velveteen Dream will win.
Ah, okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, you did
By
ask me,
throwing
because I said,
cheese sticks.
yeah, that's what, because that's what because I was like, oh, yeah, I reckon the cheese stick roll up will happen, or whatever I
The
said.
cheese stick. Fuck, that'd be great. Because I thought of like a roller. Like I took that a bit too literally
Yeah, you
because
did.
I know it's like if you said like a schoolboy or something, like a schoolboy roll up, then I would have known what you meant. But like, yeah,
Cheese
but
roll up.
cheese roll up just takes cheese sticks out of it. It's just,
Oh,
uh, but thank you for getting that image in my head. Um,
you're welcome.
moving on to the NXT title match between Drew McIntyre and Andrade Cien Almaz with Selena Vega, who Austin Aries, you're a lucky son of a bitch to have that woman, man. So I've actually been enjoying this feud. It's been pretty good. I like that Drew McIntyre is finally NXT champion. He definitely deserves it, in my opinion. And Andrade Almaz, ever since he's had Selena Vega, I've actually been invested in him as a character because before it's been like, eh, it's anytime like an Andrade Cien Almaz match happened, it'd be like, cool, it's Cien Almaz, yay. But I feel like Selena Vega has been the missing link to his character, in my
Adds a bit of
opinion.
depth or something along them
Yeah.
lines.
So I feel like this match is going to be really fucking good because as dull as his character was, he was always still a really damn good wrestler. And I think this could be a good clash of styles between the hard hitting style of Drew McIntyre compared to the kind of high flying style of Cien Almaz. I feel like Almaz will probably target like a body point, like a body part at some point, which I think would be a smart thing to do as a heel. But I'm gonna go actually for my prediction. I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre retaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same.
Although I wouldn't be completely shocked if Cien Almaz does win the NXT title, just which I can definitely see happening. But I don't reckon they should do it just yet. I mean, if they want to make a feud out of it, sure. But I think the feud I really want to see is Drew McIntyre versus Adam Cole. I think that's kind of what they have planned.
I think
If
that's what they're gonna do, like leading into Takeover WrestleMania or whatever it's gonna be called.
Yeah, the next takeover or so, I think they want to do Drew McIntyre versus Adam Cole, which because like at NXT Brooklyn back in August when Adam Cole attacked Drew McIntyre and like McIntyre hasn't really done anything to fight back against him, so hmm, I think it'd be much better if yeah he does retain so we can get that match
Yeah,
at the next NXT Takeover event. So yeah, I'm picking Drew McIntyre for that one. Then we get to the main event, the big match, the War Games match. It's a triple threat 9-person tag match. I don't know.
yep, that's what it. Yeah,
Well,
9 people.
there's 9 people involved in the match. So fucking why not? We have Sanity, which is made up of Alexander Wolf, Eric Young, and Killian Dane, versus the Undisputed Era, which is Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly, so Red Dragon, and the third team, which is the Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong. This match is going to be fucking crazy.
Better than Jake Paul, Chance Sutton, and Anthony Carrillo versus
Ooh, I don't know
Ryzen
about that.
Martinez
I think that's a
twins.
show stealer right there, but man, there's so much cool stuff they can do in this match because if you
It's
guys
two
have,
rings. It's a big fuck off sell.
yeah, I mean, what more could you want, mate? But like, what I've heard is that they've gotten rid of the roof
Yeah,
for the
it's
war
probably a good idea because I think there was one
because
War
I
Games match where like Psycho Sid dropped someone like right on their head doing a power bomb.
yeah, but
So
like
it's probably for the best.
yeah, and also I think it's because they may want to do like some stuff off the top of the cage,
Can't
probably
really do that. Like,
fun.
oh, you probably can't really do that like with a roof on the
Yeah,
cell.
so I think they've taken off the roof probably so like one of the guys can like jump off the cage and do something fucking crazy. Like
Cheese
I can
roll up
see
off
one of the members of
the cage.
Fun.
Cheese roll up off the cage.
Oh no. Oh, just Adam Cole just gets on the top rope, just grabs the bunch of cheese sticks, throws it at everyone.
Good God Almighty! He's throwing the
The
cheese
solid
sticks.
steel cheese sticks.
Stop the damn match.
When flesh meets cheese, the cheese always wins. Oh fucking hell! But
No,
you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see some color. Get someone get busted open,
it's bound to
which I
happen.
highly doubt will happen
Oh well,
because at NXT Takeover Dallas, remember when Samoa Joe got busted up and it took him like 3 or 5 fucking minutes to like
yeah,
to get
because they
rid of
had
his
to like
wound
clean him up and shit.
because like the McMahons were in the front row, which was so funny because Linda was in the front row during that show and everyone was chanting "fuck PG." And so you could just look at Linda's face and like she's trying not to crack the shits. She's like, "These guys are fucking up my Senate campaign."
Yeah, because the
um,
first two were so fucking successful, weren't they?
yeah, exactly. Is she even going for Senate?
Oh, I think she might be in office as part of like as part of Donald Trump's cabinet or some shit.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know. I'll have a look.
Making waves, Linda. Jesus Christ. But this is tricky because for who I can see winning, I can see Sanity winning because they're the tag champs and, it'd make them look like a strong unit. The Authors of Pain as well because, they're such a powerful duo along with Roderick Strong. But you know what? I'm going to pick the Undisputed Era
Yep,
to win this
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pick them as well.
because I think what's going to happen later on is that Red Dragon's going to go after Sanity for the NXT tag titles, and Adam Cole is going to go after Drew McIntyre for the NXT title. And this will be a good opportunity. I mean, to win the first War Games match in like 17 years or something like that. Like it's been
So,
a long fucking time. And not only that, the first ever War Games match in WWE history, like WWE history, because it was a WCW match for like God knows how long. I mean, that's a big thing.
it's a
That's
big
a
deal.
really big thing. And so that's just where I can see it. I mean, it's a like Adam Cole has been one of the biggest signings that WWE has had in a while.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
I remember when on one of the Bullshit Club podcasts, we talk about like the top 10 or top 5 guys that WWE should sign, and Adam Cole was on the list.
Yep. So was Billy
So,
Marks.
yeah. So we predict
Into it.
Bullshit Club predicting the future right there. So, man. So I think this match is going to be fucking off the wall. It's going to be awesome as shit.
Still,
And yeah, Undisputed
one
Era
though,
to pick up the win.
that's gonna be the 6-man tag between
The Jake Paul
yeah, the
Rice
Jake
Gun
Paul
match.
Rice Gun match.
That's going to be a show stealer, I reckon.
It's gonna be a barn
Uh,
burner.
it's going to be lit as fuck.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker, by God.
Slobber knocker. Ah, dude, just it's going to be everyone's going to be just hitting dabs the entire match. You're like how Finn Balor hits like swing
TJP
blades.
is gonna interfere. TJP is gonna interfere in that match and hit a dab.
And hit a
That's
dab.
what
Oh.
that's
No,
his
no, no.
gimmick, isn't
Because
it?
like you know in Japanese wrestling where like they go for the chop and like they just go,
Oh,
ooh and all
yeah.
that. And they just go and they gradually go faster and faster. That's just gonna be the dab.
Oh, doesn't Nakamura dab in his entrance, or am I making it up, or does he do something completely different that just looks?
Nakamura dabs in his entrance?
I don't know. I'm probably just
I
making it
don't
up.
think he does. I know he
Yeah.
does some weird dancing, but I don't think it's dabbing. Like he's not that fucked.
Oh,
um,
yeah. Nah, he's not.
yeah, no, nah, you never know. But well, let's move on from War Games. Because I think that show's going to kick ass. I mean, NXT. Every time I think, oh, maybe this is going to be the one that may shit the bed. No, it ends up being the complete opposite. It ends up being just fucking incredible. So
And it's usually the
I'm
WWE events that shit the bed. Battleground.
yeah. Don't get me started. Oh,
TLC. Nah,
like
I'll
TLC
take it
wasn't
back.
that bad.
TLC was actually pretty good.
It
It
wasn't
was all
that
right.
bad. I think I gave it like a 7, something like that. But
Anyway,
well, never mind about. Let's not talk about those piles of dung. We're going to talk about Survivor Series because here's the thing. 3 weeks ago, this card looked like absolute shite. Now, with a
it
whole
looks like
heap
a
of
complete.
changes, it's the complete opposite. It looks
Oh,
fucking awesome.
I want to watch this car. I actually want to watch this now.
Yeah, I'm the. So from what I've heard, it's going to be 4 hours. Yay! Because I love
Yes.
when all big four pay-per-views have to be 4 hours because it
Yes.
just has to be.
This has to.
Fucking hell. But we're still going to watch it anyway, so who
Yeah.
cares? It's still going to be a good show. Hopefully, hopefully. Pre-show match is for the Cruiserweight Championship. Enzo Amore defending against Kalisto. So when Kalisto says that he's going to win the NXT title, he actually means this time
NXT.
because if you remember
Mate, you
in their
said the
build-up for
NXT
TLC,
title, man.
no, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You just said NXT. You said when Kalisto wins the NXT title, he means it.
Did I?
Yes.
Well, fuck me then. Jesus, Kalisto's not Drew McIntyre, Jack. Jesus Christ. Oh God. But
Cruiserweight chip.
Cruiserweight Championship.
Stereo division.
So if you remember in the build-up for
Oh,
TLC, hang on,
hey.
the belt was so intense it's almost just knocked off your
Yeah,
fucking
it almost knocked off my headset.
yeah.
Anyway,
But
keep going.
did you see the build-up for TLC and Kalisto, who was Cruiserweight champion at the time?
Yeah, and
He
he's like,
said,
"Oh,
"I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to be
be."
the new cruiserweight champion." And funnily
That
enough,
was
they
his
cut that
good.
out of the promo card. Not the promo
Oh,
card,
I
the
wonder
promo.
why. Fucking Mr. Good Lucha Thing's at it again, but
Mr. Good
which
Walks
you said was
Heels.
the best thing in wrestling for 2016.
And now him winning the Cruiserweight Championship, even though he was already the Cruiserweight Champion, is going to be the best thing for 2017.
But it's a pre-show match. So I'm not expecting anything that's gonna blow our minds. I think Enzo's retaining.
Enzo's retaining for sure. But
because he's actually been really good as a heel. I've actually enjoyed him. He's a lot more like his arrogance and him being annoying is
it
more
actually makes you hate him.
suiting to his character.
Yeah, it makes you hate him. So it's obviously going to put bulk heat on him, and it's going to make him a great heel. Not a great heel, but a good heel.
Yeah, good enough heel.
After that match, I reckon Neville's probably going to return and kick the absolute shit out of him.
Well, I have been hearing things that Neville is set to make a big return soon, which
could be Survivor Series. You never know.
Please come back, Neville. Man, we need the king. We need the true king of the cruiserweights back, man. So, and he'll probably come back as a face as well.
Yeah, he turned face before he pissed off for about a month or whatever.
Yeah, like he'll keep the same character, but he just won't shit on the fans and stuff. So
he'll be like an anti-hero kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that. So the first match on the main card we'll talk about is the women's 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. So on Team Raw is Alexa. Oh yeah, Alexa Bliss. No, she's fucking wrestling. Charlotte. So the captain is Alicia Fox, Nia Jax,
Asuka, Sasha Banks, and Bayley.
Yeah.
And then
Team SmackDown
is Becky Lynch, Carmella, Naomi, Tamina, and Vacant.
So who do you think will be the fifth participant? And I think I know who it is.
I reckon it's going to be Paige. I know that everyone said that she's going to be debuting on Raw, but I don't know. I just think it's going to be Paige.
I hope it's not Natalia. I mean, what a buzzkill that would be.
It's going to be someone shit like fucking Natalia or Eva Marie or Nikki Bella.
She's done, mate. She is done.
Oh, she was done before she even got started, man. Let's face it.
That's true. That is very true. But yeah, I think that the fifth girl's got to be Paige, surely.
It has to be.
She's been gone since. We haven't seen her on television since like the brand split, since before the brand split.
Did she get drafted to Raw or SmackDown?
She got drafted to Raw, but she hasn't appeared.
I have a feeling that Del Rio got drafted to Raw and she went to SmackDown.
No, Del Rio got drafted to SmackDown. She got drafted to Raw.
Oh, yeah, she did too. So I'm looking at it right now.
But since that, Del Rio's no longer with the company anymore.
And probably no longer with her.
Yeah, and probably because they need like another strong female on the SmackDown side. I think Paige is much better suited for SmackDown because, you know, Asuka's on Raw, and I feel like Paige can be a really strong women's wrestler on SmackDown because, damn, I miss Paige. They do have
Charlotte, but like that's
like Charlotte's the main one, along with like Becky, but like we could use another strong.
Kind of Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi. I put her in there. But like another strong female wrestler for SmackDown doesn't hurt. So yeah, chuck her on there. And if she does, I think Team SmackDown is going to win, and that Paige will be one of the sole survivors alongside probably Becky Lynch.
Probably, yeah.
That's wise. So yeah, Paige and Becky Lynch will be the sole survivors.
I'm gonna say if Team SmackDown wins, I'm hoping that they don't make Asuka look like a total bitch and like don't have her like pinned clean or something because that'll just ruin a mistake. So I'm hoping that she gets like counted out or something.
All right, who's this?
Asuka.
Oh, Asuka. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that she gets counted out or something or disqualified or something so that she doesn't.
Yeah, it'd be one of the one rare things where like a disqualification wouldn't upset me because it makes sense for Asuka.
Yeah, because
like
I don't want her to be fucking ruined.
Yeah, but maybe like one of the Raw girls piss her off or something like that.
Yeah, I
And
don't
then,
want it to be fucking pinned like on the
yeah,
next Raw by Alexa Bliss. Uh,
yeah,
please
exactly.
don't do it. Let us have this nice thing, WWE.
Yeah.
Please.
We know you like to ruin everything, but please leave Asuka alone, or I will throw cheese sticks at the Stanford headquarters, mate. Fucking hell. So, um,
Right.
so yeah, I think Team SmackDown will get the win in that one, and they'll find a way for Asuka to get eliminated without actually getting pinned or submitted. So yeah, there
Yep.
you go.
Yeah.
Um,
Same there.
yeah. So next match is the Raw Tag Team Champions Cesaro and Sheamus versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions the Usos. I think this match will be fucking awesome, as these are probably two of the best teams in WWE this year. Because so like the bar have been, yeah,
The bar. They've been the bar.
yeah, pun intended, have raised the bar for the tag team division on Raw. And the Usos have just been incredible on SmackDown. They
Ever
have
since
just
they turned heel last year, like they definitely needed that heel turn. They
they've
started
just
getting really, really
they
stale.
are the tag team division on SmackDown.
Mm,
They pretty much are the tag team because like the majority of this year they've had the SmackDown tag team titles.
yeah,
For like the majority of this year, it's been them as champs. So I mean, they're definitely a contender for tag team of the year. And so is Sheamus and Cesaro as well. I mean, these two teams have been on the top of their game all fucking year. So I think this match will be just great. Who I think is going to win though? That's difficult. I don't.
oh,
It can honestly go either way. Like,
I reckon Cesaro and Sheamus to
but
go
you
with
know
the
what?
win last year.
I'm going to be the opposite and pick the
Oh,
Usos.
you what, mate? You what?
Yeah. I mean, I have to change up the. I have to change up the predictions, otherwise we're all going to tie with each other.
Hmm, can't
So
have
yeah,
that.
I'll pick Usos
All right.
to to win that match. But either way, it's not gonna make me want to kill myself. I'll be okay. Um, you know what is it? We'll talk about the women's match between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I think this match will be pretty good.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty good match, I reckon. Two of
Yeah,
like the top women in
yeah.
WWE
So
over the past like 12 months, 12, 18 months.
yeah, so Alexa Bliss, Raw Women's Champion, and Charlotte Flair, who won the SmackDown Women's Championship against
Just a few weeks ago.
Natalia on SmackDown in her hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina. Her dad was there. They had a big cry. It was a really good moment, really good match as well, I will say. Um, so I'm happy that Charlotte Flair is women's champion again because, well, to me, she's honestly the face of the women's division as a whole, in my opinion.
Better than Asuka?
Well, I think Asuka's been the face of the women's division on NXT, but in my opinion, I think Asuka's gonna have to, like, on the main roster, she's gonna have to face a whole lot more people and win the championship in order to make her the true face of the women's division across WWE. So that's just how I see things. But yeah, as of right now, Charlotte Flair is the face of the women's division on the main roster. So,
So I'm going to pick her
but
for the win.
yeah, um, yeah, I'll go with Charlotte Flair. It just I don't want to pick too many SmackDown guys because I feel like
Yeah,
a Raw guy is gonna win. Which,
I'll, I already
well,
have
what do
picked
you
a Raw
know?
guy.
Speaking of that, I might as well pick a Raw guy with this one. The Miz, the Intercontinental, no, yeah, Intercontinental Champion, taking on Baron Corbin, the United States Champion. I think the Miz will win.
The Miz is winning it. If Baron Corbin wins, everyone's going to fucking shit themselves.
Well, yeah, well, I just hope the Miz wins because Baron Corbin has been chatting shit on Twitter to the Miz, making fun of Maurice's pregnancy and stuff like that. And the Miz, rightfully so, by the way, gets pissed at Baron Corbin. Like I know they're technically both heels at the moment, but Miz has showed a more babyface side against Baron Corbin to me. So Because like, how can you get behind a guy who's like insulting someone's pregnant wife? Like,
Yeah, nah.
for real.
Someone that's
And
got
like the Miz is
wife,
just
I'm gonna fucking give him a left, right, good night.
yeah, and like and like the Miz has every right in the world to be pissed off at Baron Corbin for him pretty much insulting his pregnant wife. So yeah, I hope the Miz actually kicks the shit out of Baron Corbin and get put some respect on the Miz's name. So
Yeah. I can't believe you just said that. You are the whitest person I know.
I yeah, you fucking know it, mate. So, so yeah, Miz to win this match because I need to pick a Raw team for God's sakes.
All right. What
And I
about
may as well
Shield and
keep
New Day? Oh
yeah,
wait,
I might as well
what were
keep
you
the
gonna say?
tradition going. The Shield versus the New Day. Shield's winning.
Yeah, Shield are gonna win. There's no way that
Like,
they're
don't get me
losing.
wrong, I think this match can be really damn good.
And
I think you can do a
I
lot
love
of
the New Day, but I think like they don't want to blow this Shield reunion too
no,
quickly by having them lose
no.
already. And
I
like
mean,
with their first official match back as a team, because TLC didn't really count because it wasn't the full
no,
Shield.
no. I mean, yeah, this is like the Shield's first official reunion, their official reunion at the pay-per-view that they debuted on 5 years ago. Which
Yeah,
I can't fucking believe that was 5 years ago, dude.
oh, I feel so old, man.
That's crazy. It doesn't even feel that old.
But it
I
kind
mean,
of
like,
does.
well, yeah, it kind of does because
So
Punk and Ryback,
I'm gonna go back to that match. I want to see how many people on the on 2012 Survivor Series are actually still in WWE.
not a lot of them, but so the feud for this one has been the New Day pretty much cost Ambrose and Rollins the tag titles, which does make sense for them to get pissed at the New Day and set up this feud. I think this match will be really damn cool. A lot of great spots and a lot of great moments can happen in this match. Um, Definitely a couple of two-page suicidas will be thrown. Oh, I want to see like Big E put Ambrose or Rollins through a table or something like that, like through the announce table. Have
What if the New
Romans.
Day do a fucking triple power bomb?
Oh my God,
They're gonna do
I
it.
will lose it.
I'm calling it right now. They're gonna do it. Double points for me in the predictions if they fucking do a triple power bomb.
Fucking okay. Or just no, but here's the rule though. If they attempt a triple power bomb, it doesn't count unless they actually
Ah,
hit it.
all right, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll
That's my
take
rule.
that. I'll take
So
that.
yeah, I don't care if like Kofi and Xavier set up Roman and Biggie does the ooh ah thing.
What if
Like if
oh
they set
instead of
that
ooh
up,
ah, he's
cool.
gonna shout out New Day like really really slowly.
Yeah. New Day or something like that.
Yeah,
But yeah, Shield's winning.
yeah.
That's a
Shield are gonna win.
no-brainer. But the match is gonna be awesome. Anyway,
Hmm.
this 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match though.
Oh,
Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. It looks good, man.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
gonna
who to
lie,
pick though.
I'm really fucking hyped
Oh,
for this match.
I
So on
reckon
Team Raw,
Team Raw's gonna win. I reckon because I reckon
yeah,
Kevin Owens and
because
Sami
SmackDown won
Zayn are
last
fucking
year.
yeah. That reason and because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are constantly complaining that oh we're not on Team SmackDown and you
And they're
need
gonna
us more than
screw
you think.
over Team
They're gonna scream.
SmackDown.
They're gonna
So
screw over Shane and Team SmackDown.
yeah, so for those, so on Team Raw is General Manager Kurt Angle, call me Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and as announced,
The
and was
game.
gonna be Jason Jordan. However,
I
because
ruined it. Damn it.
yeah, Stephanie McMahon was like, nah, fuck your son, bloody,
Oh Jesus.
not that way, fucking hell.
Context,
That's
Jack.
yeah, that's some gross incest right there. But she was like, nah, fuck your son being in this match. So in that way, and just Jason Jordan, his
Oh,
acting.
I'm sorry to say, but he's terrible. He's been terrible since he's gone to Raw.
Yeah, I don't know. I did cheer Jason Jordan at the live event I went to because it was like, oh yeah, he's a good wrestler. He has a lot of potential, but like the character, it's just not there.
It's not working.
Yeah, as Kurt Angle's black son, it's just not. I think the next night on Raw, Jason's gonna snap on Kurt Angle, surely.
Oh, they probably will, because like if you've listened to the reception that he got, like when they were singing "Kiss Him Goodbye" when he got injured, and then when they cheered the fuck out of Triple H when he pedigreed him.
Yeah, he got like a huge pop when he came out when he hit that fucking pedigree on him. So
I reckon,
yeah, so Jason Jordan is now
even though
replaced by the game
even
Triple
though I
H.
said like Team Raw are gonna win, like because of Owens and Sami Zayn, there is potential that Team SmackDown could win. It's like Triple H. It could come down to like Triple H and Kurt Angle or something, and like
And like
Triple
Triple H screwing over
H
Kurt.
something as the legal man and get counted out intentionally, and then just leave Kurt Angle to be pinned by whoever's left on Team SmackDown.
Yeah, and that sets up a feud between Angle and Triple H. Yeah, yeah, that could
Seems,
happen.
seems plausible.
Yeah. So and then on Team SmackDown, you have General Manager Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, and John Cena.
I don't. That free agent thing pisses me off.
So let me
Pisses
get
me
this straight.
off.
John Cena, who is a free agent and last appeared on a Raw pay-per-view and wrestled the last couple weeks leading up to that match
As a Raw
against
superstar.
Roman Reigns as a Raw superstar. So you put him on Team SmackDown.
Oh, this whole free agency thing. It's so stupid. Like it just ruins the brand extension, in my opinion. Because like, if you're gonna have a guy
Look,
appear on
it
both
doesn't bother
brands,
me
what's the
too
point?
much, but here's the thing. If you're going to have someone who's a free agent, why the fuck is he on a brand? Or like on a brand side? Like,
Why not have him be
why
the
pick a
referee?
side? If you're on both Raw and SmackDown, why are you on an exclusive side?
Hmm.
I feel like WWE just want an excuse to put Cena on the card somehow and go,
Yeah,
oh, yep, you're on Team
that's
SmackDown
what
now.
it is. They just want him there for the name value.
Yeah. So, how I think it's going to end, it's going to lead to, oh, God, maybe Braun. I feel like Angle and Triple H will be the, I think Triple H might get eliminated. I'll be honest with you. By
Really?
probably Shane or either Shane or Cena. Because I feel like if anyone can eliminate Triple H and get away with it, it'll be Cena.
Not even Bobby Roode. Like you don't think he'd do it like for Roode or Nakamura to, get
Oh,
them
just to
over?
get over the NXT guys.
Yeah.
I could see that happening. Yeah. I mean, Triple H would do that. I mean, that's his NXT boys.
NXT is his baby.
Yeah, so he'll do whatever he can to like put them over, which, fair enough then. But I could see Joe probably getting eliminated and Balor getting eliminated. Braun, yeah. I think it'll probably take a lot to eliminate Braun.
Unless they do a can out again like they did last year.
Or like some skit shit happens on the outside. Like Shane McMahon does his fucking
Does like a
like
diving elbow through the
yeah,
table on him.
and that just takes out Strowman. So I mean, yeah, they could do that probably, and then it just leads to Kurt and Shane. You know what? I'm going to predict it right now. This is how I think it's going to end. So all the other members of each team are eliminated. Yes, even Cena. I think someone on the Raw brand will eliminate Cena. Actually, no. I'm going to rephrase it. It's going to be Shane McMahon and John Cena, and Kurt Angle will be the final guy in Team Raw. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will come out and just beat the living shit out of Cena and McMahon, and just takes them out. Like the referee can be down or some shit like that. Then when a referee comes up, Angle gets the pin on both guys, and Team Raw wins. So
Happy days for
yeah,
everybody.
my prediction for the ending of that match.
Yeah. Sounds
No
good.
cheese sticks thrown,
Oh,
please.
come on.
What? God.
What is
Then
wrong
we get
with
to the
me?
main event. Fun?
What is wrong with me? Fucking cheese stick roll up. What? Oh.
Cheese stick roll up. Don't
Anyway,
ever change,
main
Campbell.
event.
Don't ever change. Brock Lesnar, Universal Champion. AJ Styles, WWE Champion, colliding. This match will just be nuts.
Oh, it's
I
gonna be
hope they
great.
don't do a squash match. For God's sake, don't do a squash match.
But don't make it go
Because
on like too long either, because Brock Lesnar's terrible in like really long matches.
yeah, make it at least around 10 to 15 minutes. Or like a
Or
15, less than
yeah,
15 minutes. We'll go with
15
that.
or less is
Yeah,
fine.
15 or less. And just pull out all the stops, man. You can for a 15-minute match. Like have AJ hit all his cool shit, have Lesnar hit all his cool shit, and just tell a really good story inside the ring, and tell like a really good match. Which honestly, I'm so happy that we're getting Lesnar versus Styles instead of Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal. Like, could you imagine that
Oh, that would be.
as your main event?
That would have been my time to go to the bathroom or get some lunch, to be honest.
Oh my God. I'll just click off the show. I'll just be like, yep, I've seen everything.
Yeah,
Click.
that's enough. Main event's over.
But thankfully, AJ did beat Jinder Mahal for the title in Manchester in a really good match, by the way.
Oh,
And I think of what they can do is like maybe a phenomenal forearm, and Brock catches it into the F5. But I think WWE, I think they
oh,
might beat him with
don't
one
say they're gonna
F5.
do a. Don't say they're gonna do a screw job ending,
Oh
please.
no. Why'd you bring that up?
Oh, we talked about
The
this
20-year anniversary of the screw
about a week
job.
ago. I don't want them to do this. I will actually fucking unsubscribe from the network. Burn anything WWE related that I own. Anything and everything.
And
Oh,
tune in the next day. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna fucking tune in if they fuck us over in the main event like that.
I'll be very disappointed. Cam will be like, fuck WWE, I'm gonna go to the New Japan cunt.
No, I'd even watch fucking Total Nonstop Global Force Impact Action, whatever the fuck it's called.
Really?
No,
Really?
I'm not. No.
Even if they paid you to go?
If they paid me to go, I would. Like if they'd shout me a flight to Orlando if they could afford it.
I don't think they I'm surprised they can even afford people to come to their shows.
I'm surprised they can afford to pay people when they can't even pay their own fucking wrestlers.
Exactly. Oh my God. But
Oh, poor TNA.
just
Anyway, not fuck
tanking.
TNA.
But moving back on topic, which of course we're the masters of.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, Lesnar's gonna win.
Yeah,
I
Lesnar's
think it'll
winning.
be from one F5 because that happened to Joe, that happened
It
to
happened to
Strowman. He's gonna
Mahal.
beat him with one F5 because I think what WWE is trying to do is, I think they're
Trying to
trying to
make
build up
Brock look
like,
strong.
and they want to make the F5 look like the most dominating move ever, even though it took three F5s to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. But
No,
never
don't
mind
bring that
me.
up. Didn't happen. Did not happen. Fake news.
Fake news, fake streak ending.
They're just
Because
building up Brock for the King of the Mysterio division to end him at WrestleMania 34.
I think we all know who he's going after at Mania 34, mate.
Me.
Oh,
Hello.
Campbell versus fucking Lesnar. That would be an interesting match to see.
I'd probably die, but it'd be the best way to go out, I reckon.
Yeah, well, what a way to go, though. Write that on your tombstone. Massacred by Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. That's a fucking way to go, mate. But yeah, this is all build up for Lesnar and the big dog at WrestleMania
Ooh,
because he's gonna get the belt
he's
and
gonna
it's
get
gonna be
the
awesome.
belt. Actually, no, he's not. This is mine.
But
Fuck off, Reigns.
he's gonna get the big red belt.
The big jam belt.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm probably gonna turn off WrestleMania when that happens.
And
When that
tune in
match
the
happens.
next day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Raw after Mania, dude. Can't miss Raw after
Oh, yeah, you
Mania.
can't miss the Raw after Mania.
I mean, it's the one Raw you really can't miss, honestly.
Other
But
than that, you can miss it because Raw's kind of shit.
yeah, true, true. But I think that's about it
Yeah,
for
I
our
think I
predictions.
think that's all we got.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna just wrap it up here. This was a fun video. I enjoyed this. Probably went for an hour, but hey,
I like
who
cheese
cares? You had
sticks.
fun. I like cheese
Oh, hang on,
sticks.
this is a good time to end it because I've got a phone call coming.
All right, good timing. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below your predictions of the show. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram's at JackandWayneLaw for anyone. If you want to check me out there, make sure to check out Campbell at the 5'8" on Twitter. He's muted his mic because he's got a phone call at the moment. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy the shows. They should be good, and I'll see you guys soon. And we are out in 3, 2, 1.